In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. I am Dr. Jameel Ahmad, Professor of English Language and Literature at King Abdulaziz University, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I am an educator, intensive and empirical researcher, author of numerous books, editorial board member of some of the prestigious journals published from England, America, Canada, and Australia. Welcome to my channel, The Scholar's Outlook, where you'll find innovative and insightful analysis on a wide range of topics. Be sure to watch the video and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Mastering the art of public speaking in English. Creating a powerful public speech in English goes beyond simply putting words together. It is essential to focus on clarity, structure, and delivery. You have to ensure that your content is both engaging and easy to follow. A great speaker customizes his speech contents, and language to suit his specific audience. You'll find here some very significant suggestions to help you prepare your speech effectively. Number one, you understand your purpose and audience. Define your goal. Are you informing your audience, persuading, inspiring, or entertaining? Know your audience. Consider their interest, expectations, and level of understanding. If your goal is to share just essential information with an audience that may have limited education, your public speech should use very clear and simple English. In other words, understanding your audience background is crucial. A political leader or an educator achieves greater success when they customize their speech or lecture to suit these factors. Conversely, if your aim is to persuade or inspire your highly educated or less educated audience, your speech should emphasize the use of rhetorical devices and expressive language. Below, you'll find two small speeches that illustrate informative and persuasive style. Speech 1 gives just necessary information about healthcare. Look at this speech. Healthcare is an important part of every community. It includes services that help people stay healthy, get better when they are sick, and recover after illness. These services range from things like vaccine and health checkups to treatments such as medicine and surgery and support for long-term healing. Good healthcare depends on skilled workers, easy to reach clinics and hospitals, and enough money to keep everything running smoothly. As technology improves and people learn more about staying healthy, healthcare keeps changing to serve everyone and help people live healthier lives. This is a very small speech, And this small speech is designed to inform the audience about the concept and the importance of healthcare. Let's discuss its linguistic features. You'll find in the whole speech very informative tone. This speech aims to educate, not persuade. Neutral and formal register have been used. Straightforward vocabulary suitable for a general audience has been used. So far as sentence structure of this informative speech is concerned, you'll find very simple and compound sentence. Example, it includes services that help people stay healthy, get better when they are sick, and recover after illness. Number four, you'll find voice and mood. Active voice, most sentences use active constructions, which are clearer and more direct. Example, healthcare keeps changing. Now you'll find speech two, which is very emotive and persuasive instead of just giving information about healthcare. Listen to this speech. Look, healthcare is not a luxury, it is a lifetime. Very small and emphatic sentence, was very emotive. Can we afford to ignore this any longer? This is a rhetorical question that lays its huge impact on the audience. When a child suffers because their family can't afford treatment, when a senior citizen skips medication to pay rent, when a working parent delays care due to formidable cost, can we ignore them? Again, a rhetorical question. These are not isolated incidents, they are warning signs. Healthcare is the foundation of a strong society. The safety net that catches us all, like the roof over our heads or the air we breathe. Healthcare should be there for everyone. Now look at this metaphor. It has a great force, like the roof over our heads or the air we breathe. Healthcare is as important as the roof and as the air. We must stand together because when one of us left behind, all of us are at risk. We need care that is accessible, care that is affordable, and care that is fair. Again and again, we must say it. Healthcare is a right, not a privilege. Now look at this speech. This speech, the speaker uses a very rich blend of linguistic and rhetorical devices to persuade the audience about the necessity of accessible healthcare. A closer examination of this speech reveals the following elements. You'll find very strong linguistic and rhetorical devices, short, emphatic sentences. Healthcare is not a luxury, it is a lifetime. Now, this example and this structure of a sentence, very emphatic, very small, adds urgency and clarity. Such a sentence is used to grab audience attention or provoke their thought. Number two, rhetorical question. We'll find rhetorical questions in this speech. Can we afford, ignore this any longer? Such a rhetorical question is a very powerful tool in both spoken and written language. Though it is phrased as question, but it is not meant to be answered. Instead, it is used to provoke thought and persuade the audience for action. Number three, you'll find a very contrastive pairs. Healthcare is a right, not privilege. So see the contrastive pair. It emphasizes the moral stance through juxtaposition. Use of anaphora. Anaphora means repetition of words. For example, we'll find in the speech this repetition. We need care that is accessible, care that is affordable, and care that is fair. This repetition builds momentum and reinforces key ideas. This lays a very strong psychological and emotional impact on readers. Hence, repetition builds persuasive and emotive power. It reinforces the speaker's conviction and urgency. One of the most famous uses comes from Martin Luther. Now, look at this phrase, I have a dream. You'll find this repetition in his speech, and that makes his speech very emotional, emotive, and forceful. Look at the sentences. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, I have a dream that my four little children, blah blah blah. Now, this repetition of I have a dream in the speech, it really evokes emotion and unity and makes a speech more memorable. So, if you follow these steps and follow these strategies, you can prepare your speech more effectively, and your speech will be remembered and acceptable worldwide. In my upcoming vlog, I will spotlight some of the history's most remarkable orators and explore the rhetorical techniques that made their speeches unforgettable. Thank you for listening with patience.